Hi math students, this video is to help you with checkpoint 5.6. So you can either write these down on your own piece of paper and follow along with me, or I took a picture of this page and you can print it and then just fill it in as we go. That's your choice, but make sure you write these down and then you can use this paper on your checkpoint, which is right after this video. So these problems are just like the ones you're going to see on your quiz, so this is really helpful. Okay, this lesson was about multiplying and dividing integers. So when we multiply and divide integers, if they have the same sign, then I want you to write this down. The answer is positive. And if you ever need more time to write, just pause the video, write it down, and then push play again and pick up where you left off. If they have different signs, the answer is negative. And up here, for some reason, I wrote answers. Answer. So if the two numbers have the same sign, the answer will be positive. If they have different signs, the answer will be negative. And this is where notes start coming in really handy, you guys, because in the previous lessons, you learned about adding integers, which has one set of rules. Subtracting integers, another thing to remember. Now multiplying and dividing integers. So all these rules can get confusing, and that's the point of notes. So make sure when you take notes that you keep them and you can look back on them anytime you need it. Otherwise, you're going to be scrolling through the course over and over again trying to find these directions, when if you just have your notebook of notes, it's really handy and you can flip back and forth anytime you need to. Okay, so here's some examples. Let's start with multiplying. 3 times negative 6. So these have different signs. This one's positive and this one's negative. So different signs, my answer is going to be negative. So I know my answer is going to be negative, and now I just do 3 times 6, which is 18. So my answer is negative 18. 5 times negative 10. They have different signs, so my answer is negative, and 5 times 10 is 50. So my answer is negative 50. Negative 2 times 8. The signs are different, so my answer is negative. 2 times 8 is 16, so my answer is negative 16. Negative 3 times 3, the signs are different, so my answer is going to be negative. 3 times 3 is 9, so my answer is negative 9. Okay, keeping going with multiplying here. So now negative 6 times negative 2, these signs are the same. If the signs are the same, the answer is positive. We wrote that right up here. So I know this answer is going to be positive, and now I just do 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, negative 5 times negative 10. They have the same sign, so my answer is positive. 5 times 10 is 50. Negative 3 times negative 11. They have the same sign, so my answer is positive. 3 times 11 is 33. Negative 7 times negative 7. They have the same sign, so the answer is positive. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, let's look at dividing. So division can be written lots of ways, right? We can write it like this, kind of like a fraction bar, or it could have been written like negative 30 divided by 5 with this division sign. You could see it negative 30 underneath this division bar. Lots of ways to write division. I chose to write that in a fraction form right now. So negative 30 divided by 5. The signs are different. This one's negative, this one's positive. So when the signs are different, my answer is negative. So I know my answer is negative, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. So my answer is negative 6. Negative 16 divided by 2, the signs are different, so my answer is negative. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Negative 32 divided by 2, the signs are different, so my answer is negative. 32 divided by 2 is 16. So my answer is negative 16. Negative 15 divided by 5, the signs are different, so the answer is negative. 15 divided by 5 is 3, so my answer is negative 3. Here's some that have the same sign. So negative 10 divided by negative 2, the signs are the same, so my answer is positive, and 10 divided by 2 is 5, so my answer is 5. Negative 16 divided by negative 8, signs are the same, so my answer is going to be positive. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Negative 50 divided by negative 5, the signs are the same, so the answer is positive. 50 divided by 5 is 10, so my answer is 10. Negative 18 divided by negative 9, the signs are the same, so the answer is positive. 18 divided by 9 is 2, so my answer is 2. One last one that's kind of tricky. What if there's 3 numbers? So what you want to do is just start with the first 2 numbers right here, because you can only multiply 2 numbers at a time anyway. So since these signs are different, positive 3 times negative 2, I know my answer is going to be negative because the signs are different. 3 times 2 is 6. So this part is negative 6. I still need to multiply that times negative 10. So I have negative 6 times negative 10. So now my signs are the same. So my answer is going to be positive, and 6 times 10 is 60. So this whole thing comes out to be 60. So if you see a problem that has more than just 2 numbers, just do 2 at a time. You can only multiply these 2 first, then multiply the third. If there was a fourth, then you would multiply the fourth or then the fifth. So just do 2 at a time. Okay, if all of this made sense to you, you feel really good about multiplying and dividing integers, go ahead and take your practice or your checkpoint quiz right now. If you still need help on this and you want to see more, call me, text me, email, however you want to get a hold of me, ask me for some more help before you take that checkpoint.